Hi guys, welcome to CDC Mentors. My name is Keaton. First of all, every one of you, wishing you a very happy new year. Now, this video is not going to be about strategies and exams and all that stuff, JDPs and all that stuff. But in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit different, and this is going to be a must-watch for all the students. If you're a student, you got to watch it. If you're a working professional preparing for an entrance exam, CAT, CET, SAT, and MAT, whatever, you got to watch it. Now, what needs to be done? Because it's a new year, right? People make a lot of resolutions, and it's kind of a new beginning for every one of you. It's a new beginning for you. It's a new beginning for me also. Now, when we do all that stuff, right? When we do all that stuff, now it's kind of a pattern, that once it's a 1st January, you have to make a resolution and all that. Now, trust me, as far as my thing is concerned, I won't make resolutions at all, and I will advise you not to do so. Why? Because resolution chalte around about 5-10 दिन, उसके बाद resolutions are out, and for the fact we make a lot of resolutions, it kind of haunts us saying that यार ये तो मेरा resolution था, ये तो मैं पूरा कर ही नहीं पाया, and eventually resolutions go away because we set up resolutions every year and they never come true, right? That's the problem. So if you're a student, we are not going to talk about resolution, but I'm going to tell you exact thing what needs to be done by you. Number one, you have to write down how was your last leg. Now, how did your last year go? Like 2019, what are the things that you did which helped you? What are the things that you did which did not help you? Absolutely. You have to write it down, right? Now, when you write it down, you have to make it a point that you are only going to write down those things which were under your control and which were not out of your control. I mean, if there is something that was out of your control, please do not include that. Just write down what was under control. You could have taken control of that thing. Write it down. I mean, again, it's important that you understand that ये मेरे से हो सकता था पर ये मैंने किया नहीं, and it's good to take that kind of a credit that what I screwed it up. It takes courage to say that I screwed it up. But trust me, if you do that, you will get a lot of learning. You'll get a lot of knowledge out of it. पहली चीज write it down. क्या करना था, क्या करना चाहिए था और मैंने क्यों नहीं किया. Like this is something I could have done very well, but I did not do it. So that's my fault. Write it down. That's number one. So you're gonna take learning from it. Number two, don't go for resolution. Honestly, see, this is what I've learned in IMA. As a manager, as a leader, whatever you want to be, as a human being, I would say, if you have a goal, do not focus on the goal, because that's gonna haunt you, and that's gonna give you a lot of anxiety, performance pressure, and you will not eventually kind of end up doing everything that needs to be taken care of to reach out to the goal. So do not focus on the goal. In the next 1 year, in 2020, whatever is your target, cracking CET, getting into JBIMS, cracking SPGN, cracking IFT, cracking ABC, whatever is your dream, just write it down. How are you going to achieve that dream? So rather than focusing on your main goal, try to focus on chota milestone. So create step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and this is how I'm going to reach out to my final goal. If you're a CET aspirant, you want to get into JBIMS, you know that there is a lot of competition. You're going to write it down कि ठीक है, पहले मैं ये करूँगा, बाद में ये चीज़ करूँगा, इतना मेरा पढ़ाई होने के बाद मैं mock पे चलूँगा. So you have to write it down everything. If you're somebody who's going to get a call from ABC, right? You have to start doing a research on current affairs. You have to get your profile in place. So rather than hoping and aiming for ABC call, just make it a point that you are preparing yourself at the best. You're not giving 100%, you're giving your 110%. This is what you need to actually take into consideration. And trust me, you can now start relating कि यार last year मैंने ये किया नहीं था. Because we always focus more on our goals, the end goal, but we do not focus on what are those things that I have to take care of, which will kind of land me towards my goal. So if you're a student, whatever student, like MBA aspirant or not, whatever, it's very important that we kind of have this reverse engineering wherein we focus on everything that we need to do. And trust me, जो भी mistake last year किया, do not repeat that. Do not repeat that. And write it down कि मुझे इस साल ये करना ही है. It can be anything. You want to get into the IM ABC, you want to get into JBIMS, screen saver बना दो यार, घर पे एक फोटो लगा दो उसकी आपके स्टडी टेबल के यहाँ पे. These things do work. I'm not sure whether you guys believe in law of attraction or not. I do strongly believe in. You got to check that out every day. Now you might feel that, sir, if I check that out every day, I might get performance pressure. So you get performance pressure, then what do you do? If you have that pressure, what do you do? You got to put in efforts. You got to work every single day, right? That's number one. Number two, which is the most important thing of all, prepare your schedule. बहुत बार ये होता है कि यार because of not having a proper schedule, we screw up. बहुत बार होता है. And that is the reason it's a humble request to every one of you out there, all my students, even if you're working, not working, if you're sitting at home, whatever you are doing in your life, get your schedule done. And today is the time. You have the opportunity because it's the 1st Jan, it's 2nd Jan, whatever. You have the opportunity that you can start your day and do the analysis. Here, morning 7 o'clock I start my day. What I do for the rest of the day, where my day goes. I have seen people, they study like they are on the table for like 10 hours as far as their study is concerned. They study for 10 hours. At the end of the day, when they do kind of an inspection, they feel that यार 10 घंटे में तो कुछ पढ़ाई नहीं हुई मेरी, ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैंने 2 ही घंटा पढ़ाई हुई. So that is what you guys need to understand, that you get your schedule in place. Don't worry about your studies. Don't worry about how much score is required in CET, how much score is required in CAT. Have to get your schedule in place. So say that, you know what, I'm going to get up at this time. This is going to be my study hour. This is going to be my exercise hour. Whatever it is, just try to make it up. Just try to write it down. And trust me, follow that up. Follow that for like 20-25 days. You will be in that zone. Because guys, trust me, even if you're studying or you're not studying, wo schedule hona, that habit, that discipline is the most important thing to get success. I mean, I have seen toppers, I have seen people getting into ABC, JB, IMS, people getting into SPs and all that, all top-notch colleges. And I also have seen people who are getting into the B grade B school, but coming out of, you know, that B school with like a huge package or a top package or a top profile. What is common in everybody is the discipline, and they follow their schedule rigorously. So it's a humble request to every one of you, before you even start with CET and all the other exam or CAT, get your schedule in place. So what you can say that, you know what, fine. So every day for CET, I'm going to be working on these things. This is my weakness. So I'm going to kind of, you know, put it in the kind of you know, schedule. और ये चीजें तो मुझे करनी ही करनी है. I have set my schedule. I want you all to set your schedule. And whatever has happened last year, just ignore it, because वो past baggage लेके चलोगे तो मेरे ख्याल से productivity, efficiency और down होने वाली है. There are certain people, they did get a, you know, an email from SPGen, and then on the dashboard it was said that, you know, you did not qualify for the SPGen profile based call. People were hurt, but that's okay. I mean, shit happens, right? You have to just leave it and move ahead. And for the fact, a lot of people do not, like, they're not able to kind of, you know, go through, kind of move ahead. We always end up saying that, you know, I did not achieve whatever I wanted to achieve. And that is the reason, guys, in this new year, the 2 things that you need to kind of take care of: set your milestone, set your schedule as a student, and just shoot for whatever dreams that you have. You got to work hard towards it, and trust me, it will come true. So guys, on this note, with this small message to you all, that's the only thing that I want to say, that, you know, get yourself in discipline and get your schedule done, and just try working as hard as you can. Slog your ass towards your dream. And on that note, that's it from my side. I wish you all the very best, and from C2C mentors, we wish you all the very best, and I hope this year you crack your dream B school and you get into a top-notch B school next year. So guys, that's it from my side. If you need any help during this journey, I'll be more than happy to help you out. You can put the comment on the video. But yeah, that's it from my side, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. Make a new start.